to the commencement of the 16th graduating class of Park Vista Community High School, the class of 2021. As you know, graduation is a special occasion. In order to maintain the dignity of this event, a few announcements are in order. First, we ask that you do not stand in the walkway areas. Also, please note the emergency exits which are nearest to you. Please do not approach the stage to take photos. A professional photographer will take a photo at every senior receiving his or her diploma. These photos will be made available to each graduate. And last, because this is a very special occasion, we ask that you refrain from using loud noisemakers or displaying any other undignified behavior. At this time, I would like to request that you turn off or place your electronic devices on vibrate. Thank you for cooperating and making this event a memorable experience for our graduates, parents, family, and friends. At this time, would you please rise as I present to you Principal Myers and the Park Vista Community High School Class of 2021.
Class of 2021 and guests, please be seated. Good morning. At this time, I would like to invite the Student Government President, Brianna Upson, to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the playing of the National Anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise and remain standing for the pledge and the National Anthem. Gentlemen, would you please remove your caps?
I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Please remain standing.
Thank you, Brianna. It is now my privilege to introduce to you our special guests. First, we have Mrs. Karen Brill, School Board Vice Chair. We have Mrs. Erica Whitfield, School Board Member. We have Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, Superintendent of Palm Beach County Schools. Dr. Glenda Sheffield, Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Peter LaCarter, South Region Superintendent. Dr. Craig Summer, South Region Instructional Superintendent. Ms. Sean Bernard, General Counsel. I would also like to recognize at this time the following principals that are joining us today that have played a major role in the successful journey of our graduates. We have with us Principal Jeff Silverman, Principal Dr. Enrique Vela, Barbara Moretta, who's unable to be here with us today but has played a major role, Principal Laura Green, Principal Sherry Bremenkamp, and Principal Mary Churchill Jones. Also assisting with us this morning for today's ceremony and on the main stage will be Mr. Reggie Lanier, Assistant Principal, Mr. Rick DeWalt, School Counselor Coordinator, Mrs. Megan Stair, School Counselor, and Mrs. Mary Turner, as well as a number of faculty and staff from the Cobra Nation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the parents and families of our graduates. Parents, thanks for supporting your children throughout their years in school, and especially these past 4 years of high school. It is because of your support that our graduates are here today to receive their diplomas. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II. But before he comes to the podium, I'd like to give you a little background information. Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II is the 26th superintendent of the A-rated school district of Palm Beach County. The district is the 10th largest in the country and has an enrollment of more than 190,000 students. Dr. Fenoy is very proud of the 94.4% graduation rate at district-operated schools. The district is the largest employer in Palm Beach County with nearly 23,000 employees and an annual budget of $3.8 billion. Prior to his appointment as superintendent of schools in March 2018, Dr. Fenoy served as the district's chief operating officer for 2 years. Before coming to Palm Beach County, Dr. Fenoy served as the senior area superintendent of the South Learning Community for Fulton County School District, where he was responsible for the guidance and improvement efforts of 28 schools. In a prior position as principal in Charlotte-Mecklenburg schools, his high school received the National School Change Award. This honor is presented annually to 6 schools in the United States that have demonstrated the greatest academic turnaround in a 2-year period. He is a member of the 2015-2016 class of the Broad Academy, Leadership Florida Executive Class 10, and he is a future chief with the Chiefs for Change program. Dr. Fenoy graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in elementary education. He went on to earn a master's degree in educational leadership as well as a doctorate in educational leadership and administration from the University of Central Florida. Dr. Fenoy and his wife Kendra are proud parents of 2 beautiful children. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Donald E. Fenoy II, Superintendent of Palm Beach County Schools. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Okay, listen, today is a great day to be alive and you're graduating. So how about we try that again? Good morning, everyone. Much, much better. This is your day. I need you to own it, celebrate it, and ultimately applaud it. Please join me in giving you a round of applause for graduating. Class of 2021, what a ride it has been. There are many variations of the phrase, history repeats itself, such as, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. I am fairly certain none of us would like to repeat the last 15 months, but I guarantee you none of us will never forget them. Remember what it took for you to arrive here today. Perseverance. The past 15 months serve as a testament to the human spirit, to your grit, resolve, and resilience to succeed despite pandemic-born challenges. Through absolutely no fault of your own, your senior year was not what you expected. While many seniors returned to campus for in-person instruction, others chose distance learning. Daily social interactions were limited, and traditional rites of passage, such as grad bash, which I remember from when I graduated, and the prom, those were all canceled. Your home life may have also been upended by family tragedy, loss of life, loss of employment, or just isolation. Thankfully, the dark grip of the pandemic is loosening, and I am very optimistic about the future, about your future, and the future of our country as you enter college, the workforce, or as my father did in 1973, the United States military. Having experienced all of this, you are emerging stronger and more prepared to succeed in life and in your career. I encourage you to fully embrace everything that life has ahead of you, and you help this world be better. When times are tough, I want you to draw on that inner strength that you have right now, the strength that brought you here today. Persevere. Maintain your positive attitude, but keep moving forward. Graduates, the whole world has been reset, and your generation has an opportunity to set the next course. I need you to lean into life. Be mindful and present when it's all too easy and all too convenient to retreat into your very own isolation. Make the choice the decision to do the work. Choose a path that challenges you, that interests you, and makes you happier and healthier. I promise you, exceptional possibilities await. Empathize with your neighbors. Use your voice to engage in courageous conversations. Have an awareness of what you take in, but more importantly, what you put out. Take leaps of courage towards goals and back away from stagnant conditions that prevent you from the full expression and realization of what you have envisioned for yourself. The balance in life is knowing when to lean and when to leap. Be proud of who you are, where you come from. We have 140 different countries represented in our district. Every culture, every varied viewpoint, every unique experience enriches us. You are the sum of all the great things that you have done, that you are doing, and that you will do. Walk with your head held high and your shoulders back to your wonderful principal, to your teachers, and the entire faculty at your school. What I say is thank you, thank you, thank you. Because you played a role in engaging students and empowering them to be here today to graduate. Parents and guardians, you were and will always be your child's first and foremost, most influential and greatest advocate. I'm sure you still remember the first day when you sent today's graduate off to kindergarten. People told you not to blink. Inevitably, we all blink. And then our children are grown. Try as I might, I am concentrating on not blinking. My youngest child will start kindergarten in August. She is already arguing with me daily regarding the required uniform, informing me with her hands on her hips, with her multicolored striped leggings and her princess tutu, that she knows what to wear to school better than a principal. Despite all the fussing and laughing and loving that goes into parenting, there is no greater honor than being a parent. While my daughter's graduation date isn't until 2034, I know that, like you, I will blink and feel the same emotions you are feeling today. Parents, this year has also been an emotional roller coaster for you. Still, you put the needs of your child first. You encourage them to stay on course, promising that their investment would pay off in great dividends. And it has paid off because we're here. So today, we celebrate you. Parents, faculty, and most importantly, our esteemed graduates. Give yourselves a well-deserved pat on the back because this milestone was a group effort. Despite the pandemic-forced social distancing, no one got to this point in isolation. Graduates, there are some things you may lose as you get older, like your beautiful hair, your beautiful, youthful physique. But one thing that they will never, and I mean never, take away from you is your diploma. I want you to treasure it because you earned it. Today you are graduating, but you will always be a student of life. Seize every life lesson. Your generation holds the future for all of us in your capable hands. Continue to question, continue to explore, continue to innovate. Whether your next path is college, career, the military, traveling, or whatever inspires you. Class of 2021, on behalf of the school board and the entire school district of Palm Beach County, I offer my heartfelt congratulations, and I thank you for the honor of allowing all of us to educate you and to grow with you. So now, I need the graduates of 2021 to take their rightful place in society, continue to persevere, and then lead all of us into the future. Congratulations to the class of 2021.
Dr. Fenoy, thank you so very much for those inspiring and words of wisdom and motivational message to our graduates here today. I am honored to introduce the class of 2021 salutatorian Car Vo. Car is talented, highly motivated, and hardworking. These are just a few of the words that come to mind when describing this awesome young man. He was a National Merit finalist and a recipient of the National Merit Scholarship Award. He was recognized as an AP Scholar with honor, was awarded a Cambridge ACE Diploma with distinction, and the Cambridge Scholar Award with merit. Kai was the Secretary of the National Honor Society, a member of Mu Alpha Theta, and the English, Science, and Spanish Honor Societies. He was the Key Club Director and Park Vista's nominee for both the Sunshine State Scholars Recognition Program and the Boys State Program for the American Legion. He was also Park Vista's Pathfinder nominee for academic excellence. His community service hours totaled 101. He has achieved a Val-Sal grade point rank of 5.441. He will be taking his academic talents to the University of Florida in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2021 salutatorian, Carvo.
Good morning, Cobras, parents, and family. Today, we are here to celebrate, as you know, the graduation of Park Vista's class of 2021. After 4 years of grueling days and grueling nights, we should be proud to say that, Cobras, we made it. And if you have noticed, this year is the 21st year of the 21st century, and coincidentally, it has been full of firsts. For example, this has been the first time where we've had to go to school virtually, the first time our generation has experienced a horrific pandemic, and ultimately the first time we forcefully changed the way we interact with one another. I've personally had many firsts as well. I'll be the first member in my immediate family to graduate from high school, and also the first member to attend university. And Cobras, I'm certain you all can relate. Perhaps this was the first year you've driven a car with your new driver's license. Possibly the first year you've gotten a job. Or maybe even the first year you've submitted an assignment 1 hour before the deadline instead of 10 minutes. Nevertheless, while this year was a scary one and an unprecedented one, I realized that we should never be scared of being first. Doing anything for the first time, improving for the first time, it simply ensures that we don't remain stagnant. So let's take advantage of our forthcoming years to prepare ourselves for the reins and responsibilities of the future. Let's not disappoint the generation preceding us, and let's not fail the generation awaiting us. Park Vista's faculty and our caretakers have worked hard enough to give us the opportunities we have today. And as long as we hold each other accountable, we can continue to lead a lifelong journey full of firsts. And I have faith. I have it in all of you. I've seen your dedication, your drive, and your determination throughout these past 4 years. I'm honored to call each and every one of you my classmates, and I congratulate you on your hard work thus far, which I know will continue well into the future. Whether it be finding the solution to world hunger or the key to climate change, I'm confident that our class of 2021 can do it all. Cobras, no matter what we do, I know we'll be the first to do it. No matter how we do it, I know we'll do it better than anyone else can. Thank you, Cobras. Thank you, family. Thank you, parents, and good luck.
Thank you, Carl. Park Vista Community High School class of 2021 valedictorian Angelica Barovi is ranked #1 in the senior class. She is the founder and president of the Environmental Club, treasury of both the Sign Language Club and the Spanish Honor Society. She is a member of the National Science, English, and Math Honor Societies, Angelica has devoted her time outside of school in the community, volunteering at the Murakami Museum and Japanese Gardens, the Clearwater Marine Aquarium, Habitat for Humanity, and the West Boynton Library. Her community service hours total 230. Angelica has achieved a Val-Sal grade point rank of 5.451. She will be taking her academic talents to the Cornell University in the fall. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the class of 2021 valedictorian, Angelica Borovi.
Hello, class of 2021. I want to start off by congratulating all of you for being here today, whether it be virtually or in person, and making it through the most unexpected and strangest year of high school that we've had. From the moment we stepped foot on campus as freshmen, we had perfected a vision for what our senior year would look like, and I'm sure it never crossed our minds that it would end up quite like this. I surely never expected to be standing here today and speaking in front of all of you, and I apologize if I appear a bit nervous. Public speaking isn't really my thing. But this moment isn't about me, it's about all of us. We're a class full of inspiring, hardworking, and resilient individuals, and that's proven by the fact that we're now entering the next phase of our lives, despite all the hardships that we faced. So now it's time to focus on the future. As the problems that the pandemic brought will eventually fade away and a new sense of normalcy will be established, other issues will arise in due time and throw us off balance once again. It's inevitable, especially with the environmental problems looming around the corner. The future is filled with change and unpredictability. That's the way of life, and it's up to us to decide how we will react to this change and bring about change ourselves. So after today, not only are we stepping into a new world, but the world is also being introduced to a class of individuals driven by curiosity and innovation. You all have so much to contribute to the world around us, and I hope all of you recognize the power each and every one of you holds. So wherever you find yourself, whether it be studying in college, pursuing a career, or enlisting in the military, this is your time to explore and take up as many opportunities as you can to find the thing that inspires you and spreads that inspiration to others. And so as we advance onwards, it feels like there's a lot of pressure to do something great with our lives. But how do we know when we've reached this moment of greatness and fulfillment that we've been striving for? Some may think that it takes creating the cure for cancer, winning a Nobel Prize, or holding an esteemed title to achieve greatness. But what if it took something far more ordinary? What if it only took an inspiring conversation with a friend, a peer, or a passing stranger? Our lives are defined by how we interact with others and the actions we make. And we may go through our whole lives without directly seeing the greatness of our actions. Therefore, we shouldn't judge our worth by what titles we hold or by the amount of awards or recognition we receive, but instead by our ability to inspire others and bring about growth and change, no matter how small that change may seem. And now, we must move on to the next chapter of our lives. The journey ahead may be rough and unpredictable at times, but is also filled with opportunity and discovery. I wish you all the best of luck, and I hope you all enjoy these next few years and embrace the opportunities you'll encounter to discover yourself and find your path in life. Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica. Good morning, graduates, parents, friends, and distinguished guests. I cannot even begin to explain how good it feels to be here with all of you today in person. It is a tremendous honor to be able to stand on this stage today with all of you that have come together to mark and celebrate these graduates' extraordinary achievement. To the class of 2021, today, in this moment, it is all about you. All that you have overcome, all of your successes, and all of the living you have ahead of you. More than any other graduating class, you, the class of 2021, have learned a lesson that most people don't understand until they're much older. Now, I know you're probably expecting me to say that that lesson is resilience or being flexible or the importance of washing your hands. Don't get me wrong, these are all very important. But from my vantage point, I have seen so much more in all of you. Without even knowing it, you have mastered the art of kintsugi. Kintsugi is a Japanese technique to repair broken pottery. Most of the time, when we fix things, we try to hide the broken seams to make it look good as new. But kintsugi does the opposite. Instead of hiding flaws, skilled artists used a gold lacquer to put the pieces back together and simultaneously highlight the cracks. It celebrates the beauty that comes from brokenness. Throughout this past year, I am sure many of us felt things were broken this past year, or that we were broken. But you all managed to find the silver lining of the pandemic. You reached out to those in need. You raised funds, distributed food, and above all, you spent more time with your family. I believe that is the biggest blessing of all. Our world needs young people like you who celebrate differences, who strive for solutions, who recognize that the old way isn't always the best way, who aren't afraid of imperfection. And I can't think of a better way to exemplify perseverance than this class of graduating seniors. High school graduation, it must be music to your ears. However, this is just the beginning of the next chapter of your future, though. I have taken part in many graduation ceremonies during my career as a high school principal. For those of you that do know, and for those of you that do not, this one is my last, and it is one that I will never forget. Not just because I'm retiring, but because of who you are and how much you have taught me over the years. It has been a privilege and an honor being your principal, and I want to thank you, the staff, the faculty, the leadership team, this community, the students, and most of all, my family, for helping me to become a better leader and a better person. Graduates, as you take in this moment, think about how amazing it is to be surrounded by your peers, your friends, and your family members who have supported you tirelessly throughout your educational journey to reach this milestone. If the smiles reflected in their eyes are any indication, I can tell you that they are so proud of you. I join them in telling you the entire Park Vista community is extremely proud and grateful for what you have accomplished, and please know that there is so much more that you will achieve. Many of you will be participating in college or university studies. Others may be off to a branch of the armed services, while some will embark on a new career path. And a few of you, yes, you will still be figuring things out, but that's okay. If there's one thing I hope we've imparted to you during your years at Park Vista, It is that Cobras know what it means to work hard, to care for others, to lead with kindness, and always stay humble. We are all like one drop in a vast ocean, but that ocean wouldn't be the same without our one drop. In life, sometimes it might feel like you're drifting, or that you've gone so far off course that it's impossible to get back on track. But I'm telling you right now, even in those moments when life feels like a shipwreck, remain strong, remain focused, remain steadfast. Keep moving forward in your quest to accomplish your goals. Make a plan. Stick to that plan. Even if you have to revise and update that plan, at least you have a plan. Don't ever let anyone tell you that you can't be who you want to be in this life or in this world. You make that decision, and only you. Dr. Martin Luther King once said, "No one is free until we are all free." So when we depart this arena today, one last time together, let's commit to doing everything that we can to change the lives of others in our community and to go out and be a positive influence. Always be proud Cobras with an array of beliefs, values, and principles who are unafraid to engage in healthy discussions to advance the best ideas forward for the goodwill of all. Strive to ensure that every person in every community has a voice and a platform. Your character, your self-discipline, and commitment to serving others will make our world a better place. Where the world sees brokenness, you will employ the teachings of Kintsugi and find the beauty in all that you see, as well as hope and opportunity. Today marks the end of your educational journey at Park Vista, but it also marks the beginning of the next chapter of lifelong learning. It has been the greatest joy to serve as your high school principal these past 4 years, and to be the principal of Park Vista Community High School for the past 13 years. As I conclude this morning, I want to wish each and every one of you much love, peace, happiness, and good health. So on behalf of the Cobra family, as we say in Cobra country, congratulations to the Park Vista class of 2021. Thank you. And now, we have arrived at the moment you have been waiting for, the awarding of diplomas. Names will be read by Mrs. Megan Stair and Mrs. Mary Turner. Again, we ask that you please avoid the use of loud noisemakers so that each graduate and their family members are able to hear their names called as they proceed across the stage area. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated.
You're reading them all by yourself? No one?
No, she's switching off. Angelica Barovi. Ka Vo. Taylor Bensima. Chad Rucker Jr. Brianna Upson. Miranda Joy. Audrey Philippe August. Matthew Abolsamo. Alexander Abdullah. Hannah Axius. Julia Acevedo. Chesney Adair. Matthew Adler. Marvin Adolph. Avery Agos. Ricardo Aguilar. Aiden Ahmad. Nyan Ahmed. Adam Akel. Christina Alamia. Daniel Albrecht. Fridlette Aldejust. Giovanni Alegrias. Rachel Alicea. Roslyn Almazan. Layla Alvarez. Harrison Ankers. Calvin Andre. Adrive Anise. Christopher Antle. Connor Archibald. Antonio Arcos. Savannah Arnett. Louis Au. Bench Augustine. Joseph Avery. Shiley Avizemer. Sasha Bahosh. Madison Baldino. Anthony Baltodano. Derek Baptiste. Cassandra Barajas. Clarissa Barajas. Ethan Berenberg. Tristan Berenberg. Olivia Barney. Benjamin Barrero. Sean Barreto. Jacqueline Bartholomew. Lauren Basehart. Jaylene Bauman. Kai Baumgarten. Catherine Bavaro. Mia Bavaro. Aaron Bain. Gabriel Beltran. Kenneth Berdili. Alona Barisha. Sebastian Bernal. Subha Buyan. Dylan Bennix. Christian Boehm. Maya Bongiorno. Ava Bonney. Brooke Bontrager. Roddy Booth. Sydney Boyd. Jacob Brill. Jack Britton. Emma Broad Owens. Haley Brumfield. Damar Brown. Gabriella Brown. Matthew Brown. Samaya Bryant. Dylan Buick. Bridget Butaula. Kiara Buttry. Morgan Byer Murphy. Taylor Byer Murphy. Vincent Calisi. Annalise Canova. Felicia Cantagallo. Nyla Cardoso. Taylor Carr. Santos Carrion. Emma Carruthers. Courtney Carter. Richard Case. Rebecca Casey. Sophia Kaspelich. Jorge Castaneda Orozco. Luca Castelbuono. Peter Caulfield. Aiden Cawley. Presenting his diploma is his mother, Robin Larrabee, English teacher at Park Vista Community High School. Sarah Cesar. Alex Sespa. Sebastian Chafloki. Olivia Champion. Jamie Chan. Kayinde Chandler. Isabella Chardon. Galaxor Charles. Timson Charles. Victoria Chila. Felipe Chiste. London Choice. Sydney Christensen. Josiah Christians. Giovanni Cirilli. David Cisneros. Cameron Kleins. Benjamin Cohen. Danielle Cohen. Haley Common. Zachary Connor. Ricardo Cordero. Chelsea Costa. Catherine Catanero. Jasmine Craig. Alyssa Kroll. Brittany D'Alessandro. Kai Swiner. John Daly. Nicholas D'Amato. Megan Dontempre. Janacy Davila. Darianne Davis. Presenting her diploma is her father, Darren Davis, Human Resources Manager at the School District of Palm Beach County. Axel De La Rosa. Gianna Delk. Angel Del Valle. Melody Demostine. Carson Dempsey. Amanda Dennett. Grace DePalma. Levinson Duriska. Right here. Nicholas Diaz. Caden DiGirolamo. Dominic Dixon. Jonah Dixon. Carson Dodds. Presenting his diploma is his father, Brian Dodds, physical education teacher at Park Vista Community High School. Joseph Dodge. Jeremiah Domond. Ian Dondi. Lavelle Doré. Dugans Doriska. Kaylee Doyle. Jordan Doyle. Peyton Doyle. Deandra Dubel. Kaylee Duchok. Zachary Dumas. Christopher Durante. Jenna Ebert. Harry Eichler. Selma Eid. Fidgeson Elan. Aaliyah Elge. Alicia Elge. Jace Ellington. Bren Ellison. Selena Elliston. Evan Elliston. Roselle Almond. Daniel Escalante. Alexandra Escalera. Madison Escrow. Bradley Espinoza. Darian Espinoza. Art Fanage. Valerie Farfan. Luke Farness. Natalie Feliciano Batista. Ann Laura Gaffey Felix. Luke Ferrazzoli. Damaris Fernandez. Jaden Fernandez. Nicholas Fernandez. Kayla Ferrer. Sydney Fields. Laurel Fine. Carrie Fitzgerald. Jillian Flaherty. Hannah Flanders. Dylan Flaum. Slonier Fonrose. Ryan Folds. Isaac Franklin. Braden Franks. Taylor Fraze. Alacy Freckleton. Justin Frederick. Jordana Frankel. Ariana Friedman. Jacob Friedson. Gianna Galanina. Emily Galdames. Andrea Gallo. Chase Gallo. Michelle Galuska. Kelsey Gansey. Damian Garcia. Isabel Gardiner. Nathan Gardner. Shane Garvey. Fritzy Gasson. Sasha Gassant. Stephanie Geary. Danielle George. Bryce Gerard. Sophia Jerabon Sanchez. Juliet Gerillis. Quentin Gadari. Mateo Gill. Victoria Gilbert. Brielle Geron. Ryan Gleischer. Alyssa Go. Megan Goebel. Janelle Goldberg. Pedro Gonzalez. Ashley Gonzalez. Brian Gonzalez Garcia. Tafari Gordon. Elizabeth Grauer. Julia Gray. Juan Grimaldo Maldonado. Aaron Grinley. Dontrell Guy. Jonathan Guy. Sammy Hakani. Liam Hamer. Robert Hammett. Jeremiah Hanna. Anthony Hannon. Lauren Hanrahan. Samantha Hartel. Ryan Hatakama. Robert Hahn. Tatiana House. Nelson Hawes. Margot Helfrich. Charles Henry. Gabriela Herrera. Caden Hillary. Brandon Henchy. Shannon Hong. Spencer Hodge. Jessica Hodgins. Casey Hosel. Logan Hoffman. Devin Holmes. Macy Horvath. Savannah Hubbard. Brianna Huddleston. Nicholas Hewitt. Jacob Hurley. Sebastian Infante. Esther Innocent. Farisa Islam. Masia Islam. Chandler Isma. Elon Jacobs. Guillermo Jaimez. Fisher Jameson. Gabrielle Jasmine. Justin Jean-Baptiste. Ileana Jerome. Allison Jobin. Austin Johnson. Kevin Johnson. Nyamiki Johnson. Charvis Jones. Tyrena Jones. Ananda Joseph. Javon Joseph. Logan Karstens. Jillian Katz. Thomas Keating. Brandon Kelleher. Justin Kelleher. Denise Kellier. Stephen Campisti. Haley Kennedy. Riley Kent, Grace Ketterly, Casey Josu, Ahmad Khan, Kaylin Khan, Elliot Kim, Catherine King, Hannah Kipp, Sebastian Kirby, Aaron Koch, Jasmine Colweiss. Presenting her diploma is her father, Thomas Colweiss, ESE teacher at Park Vista Community High School. Emily Cons, Erica Kuhl, Kai Koren, Zachary Koff, Sabrina Cressa, Adam Crosstitch, Autumn Cruzel, Alana Kugel, Kushi Kushwa, Zachary Kutcher, Jared Cutno, Annabelle LeBay, Christian Lockman, Dave LaFleur, Madison LaForte, Mason Laidlaw, Jefferson LaJoie, Matthew Loria, Liam Lazare. Presenting his diploma is his mother, Natasha Lazare, English Instructional Team Leader at Park Vista Community High School. Lynn Lee, Robert Leahy Jr., Ashley LaBeouf, Jay LeBrun, Amanda Leeds, Joshua Leffler Peters, Evan Lennett, Rebecca Lennett, Jose Lepiani, Madeline Lester, Christopher Leto, Zachary Levy, Alexander Lexius, Arlene Lynn, Logan Lincoln, Kaylee Linsenbigler, Joshua Liriano, Juliana Liriano, Angelina Loftus, Nina Longsworth, Alexis Lopez, Vera Lopez, Alicia Lormes, Shane Lott, Kendris Luberis, Joanna Lucchese, Jaden Lumerman, Michael Ludus, Hudson Lyonnaise.
Devin Mack, Anna Madera, Caitlin Magner, Sierra Mancini, Anthony Manopla, Anthony Marangelli, Alyssa Marshall, Gina Martin, Jada Martin, Olivia Martin, Sophia Martin, Adonis Martinez, Dominic Macero, Fernando Matamoros Aparicio, Flemor Matoshi, Carly Mayo, Ryan Mays, Dylan McCabe, James McCallum IV, Parker McCarthy, Avery McLeod Jr., Megan McCoy. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Renee McCoy, mathematics teacher at Park Vista Community High School. Jamel McDowell, Logan McGee, Madison Medina, Kaylin Medina, Cassidy Malone, Brian Mendez, Ricardo Mengual, Rebecca Mercier, Stephanie Mergen, Caitlin Merritt, Evan Michalak, Nisha Mishad, Cassidy Michelle, Jordan Mike, Giovanna McHale, Tommy Millark, Madison Million, Brock Miller, Caden Minch, Natalie Mirabal, Victor Miranda, Kendall Marioni, Keisha Moise, Zachary Mall, Juliana Mondelli, Colin Monty, Kylie Montgomery, Luigi Mariso, Lauren Muley, Brian Mullen, James Mundy, Sasha Mushiev, Nicholas Napase, Natasha Nator, Lacey Neal, Jamie Neitzel, Ryan Nezowitz, Justin Nguyen, Peter Wynn, Joseph Niamatka, Tristan Nietzsche, Isabella Niglio, Lubins Noel, Isabella Norris, Harrison Northrup, Natalie O'Brien, Colin O'Donoghue, Mason Oliveras, Izat Omar, Nikechi Omeihe, Seth O'Neill, Kylie O'Neill, Gabriel Ortega, Elizabeth Ortiz, Vincenzo Ortiz, Samantha Ospina, Leonardo Osti, Amanda Pegas, Annika Palad, Taylor Palahunic, Brendan Palmieri, Pubej Panfiri, Sophia Pantaleon, Bryce Parker, Nathan Parks, Alexa Patino, Ryan Pavlak, David Payne, Kira Picia, Ashley Pecoraro, Sarah Pedraza, Tristan Peña, William Perales, Jason Pereira, Yvonne Perez, Viviana Perez, Kaya Perez, Natalie Perkins, Brianna Peters, Matthew Peterson, Lily Pham, Tristan Phillips, Jeffrey Phillips Sanchez, Jamelia Phoenix, Tyler Fung, Janie Pierre, Keyshawn Pierre, Cardwins Pierre Lewis, Alyssa Pinnock, Sarah Pierre Lewis, Ethan Pizzino, Austin Pauley, Jana Polsky, Jackson Polston, Laura Posu Zapatoski, Brianna Potter, Ricardo Paulina Jr., Elise Powery, Slate Pramberger, Ryan Prather, Jillian Preddy, Inez Pryor, Gabriella Prohl, Ryan Prout, Brandon Paranda, Amanda Qualls, Harrison Raitt, Kay Rambaron, Kayla Ramden, Jordan Ray, Zoe Ray, Savannah Reason, Haley Reed, Jacob Reich, Kiana Reed, Victoria Reese, Dorian Remy, Tyler Rennie, Luis Reyes, Ian Rich, Anthony Richardson, Andrew Richies, Kayla Richmond, Dominic Rincon, Nathan Rivera, Michaela Robinson, thank you. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Janine Robinson, principal of Lantana Elementary School. Maya Robinson. Fernanda Rocha Rebello. Kirsten Rodas. Kiana Rodney. Gabriel Rodriguez Peña. Grace Rojas Valdez. Angie Romaldo. Rebecca Rondeau. Ian Ronson. Jarrell Rosa. Yasmin Rosales. Joshua Rosner. Margot Roth. Brianna Rozo. Taylor Rubin. Victoria Rudd. Luisa Ruiz Montes. Amelia Russell. George Sadowski. Richard St. Tellis. Angie St. Louis. Mitchell St. Louis. Sean Salandi. Isabella Salbert. Javoy Sampson. Richard Samuels. Lauren Samuelson. Evan Sanchez. Kobe Sanchez. Mariah Sanchez. Gerald Sannon. Presenting his diploma is his aunt, Denise Sannon, principal of Barton Elementary School. Hannah Scarpati. Shane Schechter. Logan Scheller. Alex Scatino. Michael Schlossbaum. Jordan Schoen. Leah Schreiber. Skylar Schultz. Allison Schuster. Grant Schwartz. Tori Schwabel. Jenna Scognamillo. Jada Scudder. Marcus Sade. Dylan Selden. Dylan Semkin. Sebastian Senecal. Brooke Sepulveda. Catalina Shapiro. Miles Sharpton. Benjamin Sue. Tiffany Silva. Zachary Silverman. Jalen Sims. Sarah Sinnert. Daniel Sinaway. Sophia Siriani. Vladislav Skirko. Maxwell Slominski. Davari Small. Christian Smith. Delaney Smith. Dylan Smith. Haley Smith. Hunter Smith. Caitlin Smith. Maria Smith. Hannah Solomon. Mackenzie Solomon. Alteria Spells. Alexander Stair. Anthony Stair. Andrew Stevenson. Olivia Stevenson. Haley St. Martin. Danielle Stolak, Brianna Storis, Peyton Stover, Allison Strackman. Presenting her diploma is her father, Jonathan Strackman, social science teacher at Park Vista Community High School. Nevea Stuber, Laith Suleiman, Bella Sullivan, Leah Stibert, Ashley Tabachnik, Israel Taveras, Anthony Taylor, Julianne Teddeman, Kalia Thaddeus, Brittany Thomas, Giovanni Thomas, Isabella Tomey, Joshua Thompson, Michael Tobia, Vanessa Tojero, Gabriella Tone,
Daniela Torres, Kayla Toussaint, Lexi Trachtenberg, Brandon Turner, Catherine Turner. Presenting her diploma is her mother, Mary Turner, school counselor at Park Vista Community High School. Zach Ullman, Kyla Erkmez,
Alec Ace, Juan Valderutin, Alejandro Valdez, Samantha Valeriati, Aiden Vane, Jonathan Varghese, Rohit Varghese, Sebastian Varone, Valeria Baron, Natalia Vergara, Chelsea Vibert, Roger Vissiere, Anthony Vidi, Adrián Villegas, Christian Vincenti, Cecilia Vitello, Jacob Wagenman, Azalea Walker, Kennedy Weech, Taylor Weinstein, Dakota Wemkin, Kyle Wetula, Christian Whittington, Emma Wilson, Janessa Wilson, Jaden Wilson, Adam Wise, Jalen Woodall, Ashlyn Young, Stephanie Zanuski, Hunter Zabarski, Gabriella Ziegler, Landon Ziegler, We would also like to recognize the following graduates who have met the requirements for graduation but were unable to attend. Royal Aiken, Daniel Albright, Alejandro Arcila, Seth Barker, Elizabeth Balais, Lillian Bentley, Melissa Boyardi, Alexander Borkaki, Delaney Caliendo, Elliot Campbell, Sabrina Shirkawi, Joseph Concepcion, Dalen Devanzo, Caitlin Desmond, Tarlia Dugan, Sean Duncan, Sean Ennis, Santiago Escalante, Madison Fleury, Rose Gallinger, Jared Glass, Kyle Hartman, Lamy Gonzalez, Joseph Gracia, Philip Griffel, Gregory Harrington, Madeline Hennegar, Michael Hewitt, Mohammed Ibrahim, Marcus Johnston, Tyler Kloss, Andrew Lebrecq, Jacob Lawrence, Zachary Lawrence, Amani Lee Smith, Emily McKeon, Kevin McKeon, George McMurray, Humberto Menencia, Leah Michon, Pablo Mora Ruiz, Bryce Ott, Matthew Perlman, Brittany Perkins, Amber Pierre, Dana Price, Sarah Prince, Hattie Romdon, Devin Ramirez, Joel Richards, Dylan Roger, Haley Rodriguez, Gianna Rodriguez, Brian Ragosin, Roxana Roman, Max Rosenstein, Ashley Santana, Gabriel Santora, Sebastian Sector, Saad Siddiqui, Benjamin Simon, Tyler Sisler, Norbert Staniszewski, Mabel Tam, Michael Tomlinson, Maxwell Treasure, Gianni Vigilante, Lucas Vina, Mia Viscomi, Ava Weber, Seth Weisbrook, Ethan Wise, Corey Williams, Adi Yekoshenko.
Dr. Fenoy, school board members, Dr. Sheffield, Dr. Licata, and Dr. Summer, I hereby declare that the students here before you have satisfactorily completed all requirements and standards for high school graduation as set forth by the Florida State Department of Education and the School District of Palm Beach County. It is therefore that I present with a great deal of pride to you for graduation the senior class of Park Vista Community High School, the class of 2021. And now for our final act this morning. I would like to invite the senior class president, Taylor Bensema, who will make our final presentation.
Thank you. Fellow graduates, would you please rise? You may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you the 16th graduating class of Park Vista Community High School, the class of 2021. Woo! Oh, you scared me.
Thank you, Taylor. Graduates, you may be seated. This concludes our program for this morning, our graduation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming and celebrating the accomplishments of this senior class. So now, our graduates, you will be given directions. So we will dismiss you by rows to return your gowns and retrieve your diplomas. Thank you guys for being an awesome class. Thank you. Best of luck to the class of 2021.